Are you dreaming to start your career in the IT industry but confused whether to go for product based companies or service based companies? Let's clear the air and see the difference between both product based and software based companies. In this videos, we are going to talk about the difference between product based companies and service based companies, their work culture, growth opportunities, salary difference, and more. So let's get started. A product based company is a company who sells their own products. It can be a hardware product or a software like Google, Apple, Microsoft, and more. Characteristics of a product based companies are: number one, focus on building innovative products for mass usage. Number two, work involves R&D, development, testing, and scaling. Number three, high emphasis on quality and creativity. Let's talk about some advantages of product based company. Advantage number one, higher salary and perks. Advantage number two, opportunity to work on cutting edge technologies. Advantage number three, more ownership of work and direct impact. Now let's talk about some challenges of product based companies. It has higher expectations and the rules are demanding. And challenge number two is that the hiring process is a little competitive. Now let's talk about service based companies. Service based companies are IT companies that provide service to their clients. Examples are Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini. These are some examples of service based companies. Now let's talk about the key characteristics. Characteristic number one is focus on delivering client specific solutions. The work involves client management, client communication, and support. 3. Exposure to diverse industries and technologies. Let's look at some advantages of client-based industries. Advantage number one, it has structured work environment. It has easier entry-level opportunities. It has broader experience with various domains. Now let's talk about some challenges while working in service-based companies. First challenge is it has lesser salaries as compared to product-based companies. And point two is less ownerships of projects. Now let's do a comparison of some of the points one by one. Point number one is salary. So obviously the salary offered by a product-based company is more as compared to the salaries offered by a service-based company. Point number two is work culture. In a product-based companies, you have freedom to choose your work culture, but in service-based companies, it's mostly dependent upon the client needs. It is the skill requirement. In the product-based companies, as they are going to pay you more, they expect more expertise from you. So you have to know a lot of tools and new technologies, and also the amount of work that you will be doing would be more as compared to any service-based company employee. While on the service-based side, it has a broader responsibilities. Service-based companies hire broadly. Is job stability. While service-based companies are considered to be more stable because of the client dependency, on the other hand, product-based companies may not provide as much of job stability. So now coming back to the main question, which one to choose? So this totally depends upon you. What is your choice? What is your preference? If your career goal is you want to have a more innovative career, you want to have more challenging career, and if you believe you have a diverse range of skill sets and you can handle more workload, then you should go for a product based company. And whereas you're just starting off your career and you don't have as much expertise with respect to new technologies or tools, then you should start with service-based companies to gather the experience first. Secondly, the skill requirements for a product-based companies are higher, hence they are very competitive. Even the interview process is going to be very competitive, while on the other hand, getting into a service based company would be comparatively easier. Also, the skill set that would be required would be not that high end. They would not expect you to be technically niche. Talking about work-life balance, service-based companies are less demanding and product-based companies are more demanding. So product-based companies might demand you to work for more hours, and also the amount of work that you will be given would be more as compared to any ideal software, any service-based company employee. My advice is, if you are a fresher and if you are new and you do not have much experience of the tools or the IT in general, so I would recommend that you start with a service based company first, gather the required skills and experience, and then opt for a product based companies. In that case, you will also land a good salary package, along with you will have multiple skill sets, so it would be easier for you to deal, it would be easier for you to work in a product based company. I would like to tell about my journey. My first company was a product-based company, although I joined it as a fresher. But the key take here is that it was not a startup; it was a MNC, so it already had a streamlined process, and there were multiple resources. There were 50 people in my team, hence the workload could be balanced. So I was able to easily work in a product based company, even though it was my first company and the workload was not as high. So but that will not be case with every product based company as a starter or as a fresher. So you should always go for a service based company as a fresher. This is my suggestion. It is totally up to you. First gather all the skill sets and experience, and then opt for a product based company. It will be more easier for you, and also you will get a very good salary package. I hope this video was helpful. This video a thumbs up, subscribe to my more of such content in the future, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.